Hey guys, the reason why this video is a little late is because I've ordered things in August that didn't ship until now, so I'm sorry about that, but here you go, enjoy the video. What is going on, everybody? I'm Gibson02. Guys, August is over, summer's over, and that means it's time for another Blu-ray haul. Guys, I picked up so many titles this month. I picked up a lot of titles, so let's just get into it. Man, I don't know where to start. Let's start off with, let's start off with a TV show that ran on Stars. That is Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Here, let me move that over a little bit. There we go. That is Ash vs. the Evil Dead. This is based off of the Evil Dead franchise. And, you know, I love the Evil Dead movies. Some of my favorite movies, for sure. Some of my favorite horror movies. Bruce Campbell is the man. And, I personally love the Sam Raimi movies over the remake, but the remake's still very good. And what I like about this is that it has the best of both worlds. I believe that it's from the creators of the new Evil Dead movie, as well as the old Evil Dead movies, which is really awesome. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this show. It has a really cool lenticular slipcover on the front. Yeah, and then I sort of have the gooey stuff on there. I couldn't get that off. But, yeah, on the inside here, it's just a normal artwork. And then it has Bruce Campbell on the covers here, which is really, or on the disc, on the front of the disc here. And then they have advertisement for Stars. But yeah, great release, great set. I was trying to get the steelbook, but they were sold out. But I love this version as well. Really, really cool. Up next, we have a movie that stars Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, and that is The Nice Guys. Guys, I watched this movie last night, and guys, let me tell you, this is my favorite movie of the year. I love The Nice Guys. Well, one of the funniest, like, it's you know, it's funny when it has to be, and it's serious when it has to be. And let me tell you, when it's funny, all the jokes hit, and it's fantastic. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe kill it in this movie, especially Ryan Gosling. He really shines in this movie. But, yeah, just such a fun movie, and just such a fun love letter to old 70s cop movies like Dirty Harry. And, yeah, I just love this movie, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's from the guy who made, forget the movie, but Shane Black is his name. So yeah, The Nice Guys, absolutely fantastic movie. I would totally recommend it. And the slipcover's awesome as well. Up next, we have one of my favorite movies growing up. You know, this is one of my favorite movies, childhood favorite movie, and I haven't seen it forever, and now I finally can. I picked up E.T. on Blu-ray with the slipcover, brand new at Best Buy. Such an awesome find, such an awesome movie. The slipcover's amazing, it's glossy and everything like that. And yeah, this movie I really love because it categorizes under the Stranger Things subgenre, and that is basically like kids coming together, like with either whether it be aliens or, you know, ghosts or stuff like that. It's just like kids from the 80s, you know, just, you know, in movies like The Monster Squad, It, The Goonies, all those movies. This is definitely one that goes under that category, and definitely probably the best one besides The Goonies that does this. And so yeah, E.T. is absolutely fantastic if you have not seen it. One of my favorite Steven Spielberg movies. So yeah, kids in it are great, all the acting is very good, E.T. is great, and I just love the story of friendship behind this movie, so I would totally check it out. I'm sure you all have, though. Up next is actually a custom Blu-ray. Now, Josh over at the Cinecreep channel, he opened a couple of this is from a specific eBay seller. Now, they make custom Blu-rays that of releases that aren't out in America, or aren't out, or at least aren't out in America. And, you know, I've been getting into Stephen King movies lately, and I picked up Maximum Overdrive. You know, I heard that this movie's not great, but I've heard that it's really fun to watch in groups, so I really want to do that. So yeah, it looks like a fun time, and I can't wait to check it out. And it has Emilio Estevez against a killer truck with a Green Goblin on front of it. Looks awesome. I love Stephen King movies. I love Stephen King books, and I can't wait to check it out. Now, it is a custom Blu-ray, so the disc is really just plain. That card that I covered up was the seller's business card that they threw in the package. But yeah, an awesome release. Thank you guys so much. What's their names? Doesn't really say on the card. It just says but yeah, I can't wait to check this movie out. Looks like a lot of fun. Great Blu-ray release, and they actually loaded some special features on here, which is really awesome. Up next is another Stephen King movie. That is Misery, starring James Caan and Kathy Bates. One of the most suspenseful movies I have ever seen. Kathy Bates is fantastic in this movie, and she's basically like the female Psycho, I guess you could say that. Yeah, like Anthony Perkins was awesome back in the 60s, now in the 90s, I believe. Kathy Bates did it again, and James Caan's fantastic in it. Kathy Bates is fantastic in it. Check this movie out if you haven't. It's about a writer who gets in a car accident, and his #1 fan finds him and leaves him trapped in her house, and he can't escape. So, very awesome movie. I would totally check out Misery. It came with a slipcover, which I was not expecting to find. Really awesome one. Love this movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Up next is Batman the Killing Joke. You know what? I watched this movie. I watched it all the way through in one time through, and I don't know, I thought it was, I definitely had some problems, but I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was really cool. I thought that the Joker was really sinister in it, and with first time watching it, I thought that the ending was very underwhelming, but again, I'm not sure how the comic book goes because I have not read it, but after thinking about it, I like the ending more and more now that I think about it. And so yeah, that's Batman the Killing Joke. This is the latest DC animated movie, and it is rated R, which there's not really anything in it except for violence, but yeah, this movie's pretty cool. I would definitely check it out if you're a Batman fan. If you're a Frank Miller fan, I would totally recommend giving this a watch. Up next is a digibook for a Stanley Kubrick movie, and that is A Clockwork Orange. I've not seen this movie yet, been getting into some Kubrick lately though, with The Shining and stuff like that. So yeah, can't wait to check out A Clockwork Orange. And I don't collect digibooks that often. I really should, because it's one of my favorite things to collect. But yeah, there's some snapshots from the film, and then there is the Blu-ray. So awesome movie. Oh wait, there's the movie. This must be like a bonus disc or something like that. But yeah, cannot wait to check this movie out. I heard it's one of Stanley Kubrick's weirder ones. So yeah, this one looks really awesome. Cannot wait to watch it. Up next, I picked this up as a blind buy. It was $5 at Best Buy. That is Revenge of the Nerds. Really don't know anything about it besides that it's an 80s comedy, and it stars the guy from Better Off Dead. So I cannot wait to watch it. Looks like a lot of fun. So yeah, that is Revenge of the Nerds. Up next is a movie that I ordered in the mail. It was supposed to come with a slipcover. It didn't, but nonetheless, I absolutely love this movie. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and again, it falls under the subgenre that E.T. and the Goonies do, and the show Stranger Things. That is Super 8. Super 8 is the most recent thing we've gotten to that subgenre, especially, basically, the only thing that we've gotten to, the most recent thing was Super 8 before Stranger Things came out, and Super 8 was a really fun movie. It's about these kids that try to make a movie, and they come into contact with this alien thing, and it's just an overall fun movie, fun time. J.J. Abrams killed it, but yeah, this is such a great movie and a really fun watch, especially if you're a filmmaker. Just really cool. Up next is a box set, and that is for the Alien 35th anniversary. This is not the Nostromo edition, but this is the edition that comes with. They're making one for Aliens just like this, so that's really cool. I do not own Aliens. I already do own Alien, however, but this edition was just so awesome. But yeah, it comes with the Alien, normal Blu-ray that we've gotten in the years before, but it also comes with, this is really cool, it comes with some art cards here. Very awesome stuff. But the coolest thing that comes in this box set is the comic book. I never really knew that they ever made Alien comic books, and this one's really awesome. It has Ripley and everything in it, so great box set, really interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this, but it's very interesting from what I've seen so far. And so yeah, this is definitely one of the cooler box sets that I've seen for a movie, and that I've ever seen for a movie, and a really awesome set. So yeah, that is the Alien 35th Anniversary. Love this movie. Up next are some slipcovers that were very hard to find. Well, not slipcovers that were very hard to find. These are some movies that were very hard to find. A lot of them aren't, but some of them were very hard to find before they released these pop art slipcovers that Best Buy and Walmart did. And yeah, so now we finally have the chance to buy these movies for a cheaper price. One of those movies was Animal House. I've never seen this movie for under $20 without the slipcover, which is really insane. But now since they re-released these with the pop art slipcovers, you could finally do so. I'll be honest, guys, I watched some of this. I fell asleep, so I really don't know what happened, but I'm gonna rewatch it soon. Animal House, yeah, it's a National Lampoon movie, stars John Belushi. So yeah, I cannot wait to check it out. Really love the yellow slipcover, however, though. That has to be one of my favorite slipcovers by far, and definitely my favorite slipcover in this pop art line. But yeah, this movie was really cool from what I've seen. And so yeah, that is Animal House. Love the slipcover. Pretty good movie from what I've seen. Up next is a really common movie to find, but I really passed on this until I saw it with this really cool slipcover. That is for Apollo 13. This is a Ron Howard movie. I believe, yeah, Ron Howard, right? Pretty sure it's a Ron Howard. Yeah, Ron Howard movie. Stars Kevin Bacon, Tom Hanks, Bill Paxton. Have not seen this movie, so I cannot wait to check it out. Here it's one of the best space and sci-fi movies of all time. So yeah, that is Apollo 13. Really love the slipcover. Very awesome. So yeah. Up next is one that, this movie's not very hard to find, but it's the Big Lebowski. I love this slipcover, and I'll tell you why. I've never seen like the green used for a Big Lebowski poster or anything before, and I thought it was very unique and very different. You know, Big Lebowski, really good Coen Brothers movie, one of the few that I've seen, and the few Coen Brothers movies that I have seen have been very good. So yeah, that is the Big Lebowski. Definitely a very funny movie. By far the standout role for me is John Goodman. John Goodman's fantastic in this movie. So yeah, that is the Big Lebowski. Yeah, I really love the slipcover. Up next for slipcovers, we have two of the greatest high school movies ever made. That is Dazed and Confused, which I've said enough of on this channel. It's my third favorite movie of all time. So yeah, just a fantastic movie overall. One of my favorite Richard Linklater movies. But yeah, these slipcovers were awesome. For the Breakfast Club is also one of the best high school movies as well. Just great cast in both of them. And I already own these movies, but these slipcovers are just so cool to pass up. So yeah, that's why I picked these two up. Great movies, great slipcovers, awesome Blu-ray releases. So yeah, that's those two. Up next, for the last slipcover movie, we have Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. This movie is also very hard to find. Well, not hard to find, but it was just very expensive when you found it. And then released it with the slipcover. And yeah, this movie is very good, very terrifying, and yeah, one of Alfred Hitchcock's better ones for sure. So yeah, that is The Birds. Up next, we have another Stephen King movie, that is Christine. This is basically about a killer car, and yeah, this movie, I have not seen it yet. I want to read the book first as well for all these Stephen King movies. But yeah, I think there's maybe a slipcover for this movie. Let me know. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, that is Christine. Up next is one of the better mafia movies in recent years, and that is Black Mass. Black Mass, I wouldn't buy it at full price, but I would definitely buy it with a sale. Very good movie from 2015. Johnny Depp kills it in this movie, and as well as the other actors. Just very good, very intriguing story. But yeah, there's also a documentary about the crimes in this movie on Netflix. Very awesome documentary as well, because I was very interested after I saw this movie to learn more more about the story and everything, and this is just very interesting. The story, everything overall is amazing with this movie, and yeah, definitely would pick up Black Mass, not for full price though. Wait till a sale, but yeah, still great movie. Up next is a Criterion release that is Sullivans Travels. It stars Joel McCrea and Veronica Lake, and this was one that Screen Junkies said it was the best movie, one of the best movies that was nobody's ever seen. So I really cannot wait to get into this movie. Just what they told me about the plot very much intrigued me, so I cannot wait to check this movie out. Looks very good. I heard it's also an inspiration for one of the great inspirations to the Coen brothers as well. So that's very awesome. Cannot wait to check this movie out. And last but not least is a animated DC movie that is Batman Assault on Arkham. This basically is the Suicide Squad equivalent animated movie. Guys, I saw Suicide Squad. I liked it. I'm going to have a review out for it soon. The reason why I didn't have it out for it when the movie was released was because the whole month of August was just super busy for me, so I couldn't get too many videos out for you guys. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Batman Assault on Arkham. Cannot wait to check this movie out. So yeah, guys, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I still have more movies. I'm sorry about that. Okay, 4 more. Up next, we have Star Trek Into Darkness. This was the second movie in the J.J. Abrams. Well, J.J. Abrams didn't do the last one, but in the remake trilogy. And this is probably my favorite out of the 3. I really did like Star Trek Beyond, and after I came home from watching that, noticed that this one was not in my collection. So glad I picked it up. Great movie. Up next is a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, There Will Be Blood. Have not watched it yet because I'm watching all PTA's filmography in order, so cannot wait to check this one out. But yeah, I heard that there's a great Daniel Day-Lewis performance in this one, so I cannot wait to watch it. One more movie, or 2 more movies. We have No Country for Old Men. This is a Coen Brothers movie. Heard nothing but great things about it. But yeah, it has a great cast. Tommy Lee Jones, Javier Bardem, and Josh Brolin. So cannot wait to watch this one. Heard it's one of the best ones that they've released. And then Midnight Special, which is a sci-fi movie that not too many people know about. It stars Michael Shannon. So premise really intrigued me, so I cannot wait to check it out. Up next, we have Legend, not directed, but starring Tom Hardy. I watched this movie not knowing too much about it, and I love this movie. It wasn't the best of last year, but still absolutely fantastic. Tom Hardy kills it as the Cray brothers, and it's definitely a really good movie, an underrated one from last year. But yeah, the slipcover's very awesome on this movie. The only thing that I would have to say about this movie is that it's a little slow at parts, but still an excellent movie. Action's really good. The dialogue's very good, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. Next up, we have a Stephen King movie that is 1408. This is one of the movies that I've never read the book to, but I think it's a short story. But I've seen the movie, and this movie is very, very good. 1408 is one of my favorite horror movies. Definitely a great psychological horror movie as well. Not too many people know about this movie. It stars John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson. Just absolutely incredible, especially the one ending, and I'm not going to spoil, but there's one ending that I think I've seen 2 cuts of the film. I'm not sure which one's alternate and which one's real, but the one that, there's one that's more emotional than the other, which I honestly really enjoyed more. But yeah, both cuts are equally great, except for the ending for the one I really did not like that much. I'm not going to spoil anything though. But yeah, 1408, fantastic movie. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out and let me know what you thought. The next movie up is one of the best coming-of-age movies I've seen in a long time. That is Detroit Rock City. This basically follows these guys who all they want to do is go to a Kiss concert, and everything happens to their tickets. Like, their tickets get blown away, or not blown away, but their tickets get like taken or something, stolen or something like that. But yeah, this movie is Next movie up is Detroit Rock City, one of the best coming-of-age movies in a long, long time. This is basically about these guys who all they want to do is go to a Kiss concert, and they just have a hard time getting in. They have a hard time finding tickets, and they just can't do anything. And it takes place in Detroit. It takes place in the 70s, and it's just absolutely hysterical. Yeah, but the things that they do to try to get these Kiss tickets are absolutely hysterical. Especially the last thing that actually works is very hysterical, and just the cast is very great. Eddie Furlong's in it. Who else is in it? Just a bunch of great actors in it, and yeah, Kiss is one of the best rock bands of all time, and definitely one of the best. This is definitely one of the best coming of age movies of all time. Definitely recommend checking this one out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm finished with everything. Got a lot of pickups this month. I'm Gibson on 2, and I will see you guys later. Thanks, guys.